My characters are actors on a stage, and I want them to tell us this story, taken from the Gospel of St. John. In the center, Christ sits still. It's the beginning of the scene, the third day of the wedding celebrations. But Mary appears worried. "My son, they've run out of wine." Jesus seems unmoved by this worldly drama, and yet blood is flowing into a gourd. The flesh and blood of Christ, the religious and the symbolic combine. Jesus is about to perform his very first miracle. He calls for the jars to be filled with water. And the wonder occurs. A servant pours out the contents of the jar. The liquid is red. It's wine. The cupbearer tastes the wine and admires its color with an insistent gaze. The curiosity of the other guests is awakened. A black servant hands the groom a cup of wine, while the master of ceremonies congratulates him on its quality. The bride expresses her surprise with a gesture, and the African prince would also like a sip. So the wine will be plentiful and celebrations can resume. I shrink the time of this miracle down to a single immobile instant and paint 103 characters following the wings of my imagination. And exaggerate proportions and gestures. I enhance the pomp of the clothes, just as I did when I was designing costumes for the I transform this social world and its fashions into something extraordinary and symbolic. I represent the scene in the theatrical sense of the word with total freedom. I even have some fun and put myself into the picture, right next to my masters and colleagues, Titian and Tintoretto. There I am, dressed in white, playing the viola da gamba. Together, we're singing the praises of this rich, cosmopolitan and free lagoon city that arrogantly struts its independence from Rome and the Pope and allows us to practice our art. But all this will not last. The golden age of the Republic of Venice is nearing its end. Our Republic is giving ground, little by little, to the Holy See's constant attempts to channel and control our overflowing imagination. Some years later, it was my artistic singularity, this exuberant freedom that is at the heart of my art, that led me to be summoned before a tribunal of the Holy Inquisition. They accused me of finding pretexts in the Gospels to create scenes of triviality. "But what can I do?" I answered. "We painters allow ourselves the same poetic license as the poets and the madmen."